Hello, my name is Virgil Dismeyer. I will be your SCORE host today. Our presenter today is Al Hansel, who will introduce himself in a moment. This webinar is part of a series on various topics that help small businesses succeed. To view other webinars in this series, visit score-org/pw-webinars. If you have a question during this live webinar, please type your question into the chat box and we will address them at the end of the presentation. If time does not permit us to answer your question, we will answer them by email. Answers to webinar questions also will be posted on our website under Frequently Asked Questions. Now, here's our presenter for today, Al Hansel.
Thank you, Virgil. I'm happy to share with you and your listeners this webinar on local search marketing. I am a SCORE mentor for the St. Paul SCORE chapter. Professionally, I help small business owners use local search marketing to get more customers to their local businesses. As this webinar unfolds, I'm sure you will see why I believe that local search marketing is one of the best marketing tools that a small business owner can use for their local business. This slide highlights the key sections of my presentation today. The objective of this webinar is to provide you with information on how to take advantage of local search marketing to get more customers to your business. What is local search marketing? It is local because it involves customers who are looking for local products and services. It is search because it involves using the search engines on the internet. And it is marketing because it creates a visibility for your business on sites like Google+, Bing, Yahoo, MapQuest, and many other local listings. Before I start with the step-by-step process for local search marketing, let me share with you the history behind the creation of local search marketing. Several years ago, if you needed an air conditioner repaired, you would search the yellow pages for air conditioning listings. If your house was really hot, you would look for an air conditioning dealer that was closest to your home. Now, if you were the air conditioning business, you would buy an ad in the yellow pages. The bigger the ads and the more colorful ads received more visibility. The customer would find your ad, they would pick up the phone, and a match was made. Several years ago, small businesses started to take advantage of the internet. Small business owners were told, create a website so customers can find you. However, there was a problem. Billions of websites flooded the internet. A customer would type in air conditioning repairs and get businesses from all over the world. Your house is hot in St. Paul, so why do you need an air conditioning business in Baltimore? Now, if you were an air conditioning business and were not found on the first page of the internet search, no one ever saw your website. No match could be made, and you didn't get a sale. Today, people are using the internet like they used the yellow pages in the past to find a local business. In fact, 85% of the people start their search for a business on the internet. And of these searches, 50% are looking for a local business. The search engines recognize that people are changing the way they are looking for businesses on the internet. The search engines have one main job: give people what they want. So, the search engines now provide geographic locations to businesses. So instead of somebody getting a list of 10,000 air conditioning businesses, the search engine now provides a map with a few local businesses. Once the map is clicked on, it displays listings and information about those businesses and customer reviews. How does a search engine do this? Well, in the first place, many searchers include a city with their search. For example, you might type into a search address, air conditioning in St. Paul. The search engine sees that you're looking for that term and that location, and they provide you with a local map. Secondly, each computer has a unique digital address. The search engines recognize your address, and so when you type in things like air conditioning repair, a plumber, or a dentist, you are most likely looking for a local business. So it provides you with the local map and the local listings. To be successful today, you need to get your local business on the local map. In the next few slides, I will cover 8 reasons why you need to implement local search marketing for your business. Number 1, as I discussed previously, 50% of today's customers are looking for a local business. 2, you have less competition. Instead of competing against the World Wide Web, you only need to compete against other local businesses. 3, local search marketing allows potential customers easy access to your contact information from their smartphone or other mobile devices. This will get you visibility for your business in today's mobile world. 4, customers use local search marketing have an immediate need for your services and products. 5, 90% of the local searches choose a business from the top 3 positions on the local search map. 6, unlike social media, which takes time to build followers, local search marketing starts generating leads almost immediately. 7, local search marketing is done right from your own computer. There's no meetings, no vendor negotiations, and best of all, it's free. You control the entire process from your own computer. 8, many local search marketing tools allow you to offer coupons. A 2011 survey showed that 67% of the shoppers use coupons they downloaded from the internet. Now I want to show you how easily you can start taking advantage of local search marketing. I will use a startup air conditioning repair business as a step-by-step example for you to follow. Local search marketing can apply to any company. You can use local search marketing for a home-based business, an online business, or a brick-and-mortar business. All you need is a local address. We will start by creating a business listing with Google's free program called Google Plus Local. This was formerly called Google Places. Why do we start with Google? Because according to a 2012 study, 83% of the searches still use Google. Your first step is to gather the business information that you will need to create your local listing. As I mentioned, I'll use an air conditioning repair business as an example for you to follow. We're going to start by creating your business information in a Word document that will become a template for your information to be used on multiple local listings. The Word document allows you to check spellings and grammar and have a common place for all your directory listing information. It allows you to keep your information consistent everywhere it appears. When preparing this information, I want you to keep in mind that you have 2 target audiences. One will be the potential customers reading your listing. The other is the search engines who use your information to match the search words people are using. The most important piece of your business information are the keywords and keyword phrases. Search results depend on keyword matches to the information typed into the search engine by the user. Everything is about matching. In our example for air conditioning repair, we would want to use the same words that a searcher would use to look for air conditioning repair. Now, Google has a free keyword tool that you can use to find out what type of terms and keywords people are using for your business area. You can see the reference here on the screen. Go to that address, type in some keywords you find would be a good fit for your business, and then see what Google tells you about the actual words that people are using to use in the searches they are making. Like keywords, a second important area is the business description. On a local listing, Google allows you 200 characters to describe your business. 200 characters is about 2 to 3 sentences. Here's what you need to include in that business description. In this space, use popular keywords to describe your business. You've already identified those. Keep in mind that search engines match your information to those searcher keywords. You also want your description to inspire a potential customer to see you as the best answer in a solution to their problem. The business description becomes what we call a snippet. The snippet is that piece of information the search engines provide the searcher about each business in the search results. You can see that on the screen. Some people do internet searches by categories. Categories are similar to keywords and offer an additional way for a searcher to find a match for their terms. Google allows you to place your business into 6 categories. For example, our air conditioning business could be in the home improvement services. It could be in the heating and cooling category. You want to put your business in many categories as allowed. You can also indicate what type of service area you serve with your business. You can customize information about the hours of your operation and tell your potential clients what type of payments you will accept from them. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can upload up to 10 pictures or images to your Google listing. Upload photos of your business or your products or your staff or maybe a customer enjoying your services. Oh, and be sure to include your logo. You can also upload 5 videos. Videos are very powerful. Customers would rather watch than read. You could do a video, a virtual tour of your business. Do you have a new product? Do a demonstration on a video. Record a testimonial from one of your customers. Most cameras and phones have a video function today, which makes it very easy to tape a video and then put it on a listing. There's also a section as part of your business information where you can go into further business details. You can add specialized services or a list of brands you offer. If someone is searching for a specific brand name, let's say Bryant Air Conditioning, and you have listed that as part of your brands that you carry, you now have given the search engine another match for the searcher. Include also any business groups or associations you belong to. For example, Better Business Bureau. This will give your business more credibility. You are not required to have a website to use local listings. Customers do expect to see a website, but you should know that when you complete your Google Plus local listing, it will become a unique URL address just like a traditional website. Customer reviews have become the cornerstone of online marketing. If you've ever bought anything online, you will most likely use customer reviews to see what other customers have experienced before you made the purchase. Both potential customers and search engines want to see customer reviews on your local listing. So as part of your information gathering, you'll want to generate a number of good customer referrals about your business. Google Plus Local allows you also to create coupon offers. You are in complete control over the coupons. You can change them anytime you want, right from your own computer. They're free, and Google makes these coupons mobile friendly. You know customers always like a good deal, and you can track the results of these coupons. When you have assembled all of this business information, you will now go to Google Plus Local to create your listing. When you're on Google Plus Local, click on the Local button located on the left side of the page. Then type in your business name and address in the search bar. Google will then provide you with a step-by-step instructions for completing your business listing. Here is where you use your Word template to copy and paste your information into the appropriate sections wanted by Google+. Once you have completed the listing, you will request a verification postcard from Google. This will take 1 to 2 weeks to receive the code. When you receive the code, go to your Google+ listing and enter the code in the verification box. Immediately, your local listing is now live. I suggest to people that while they're waiting for Google to send the verification code, you put your business, and using your business information template, add your company to other local search listings. You can see some of these listed here on our screen, and there is an address where you can find the actual addresses of each of these local search directories. Now, some of these are search engines like Yahoo and Bing. Others are local directories which gather information on businesses and then share this information with other direct listings. Some are special interest listings such as Yelp that specializes in getting customer reviews. Some are industry specific like Travelocity or Urban Spoon. Well, each of these listings has their own format. They are essentially asking for similar information that you can use from your Word template. All offer free service as well as a paid version. Take advantage of the free versions. While each may have their own verification process, some will use a phone call, some postcards, some are automatic. See what you now have. You list your company on as many local search services, and this gives you several different advantages. First of all, it allows people to find you on the Internet in multiple places, like having multiple websites. It helps improve your website search engine optimization because the search engine sees your business in many places. And it also helps people who do not use Google as their search engine. Each of these local search directories provides statistics on your local listing. This allows you to monitor the statistics on the number of people looking at your listing and the number of people taking action. If you're not getting the views you want, make some changes. Update your information. You may experiment with different keywords or offer a different coupon. You can make the modifications anytime you want, right from your own computer. In conclusion, you are now on several local business maps and local directories. You have put your business in front of customers who are looking for local products and services. It will have taken you approximately 2 to 3 weeks to complete this process, and you will have invested about 20 hours of your time, but you will not have spent a single dime out of your pocket. You will begin to see an increase in customer calls, website visits, and walk-in businesses. A powerful tool for optimizing your local search marketing is a simple 3-page website. As I stated earlier, you do not need a website to do local search marketing. This is absolutely true. However, most people would expect to have a business to have a website so they could get more information than that's found on just a local listing. It gives you more credibility. The problem with most established websites is that they are generic and they were made for the World Wide Web. They were never developed for local search marketing. For one of my customers, I created a simple 3-page website to combine with their search marketing listings, the local search marketing listings. Within 1 month's period of time, this business owner was at the top of a local listing, receiving over 50 calls per month. A simple website is 3 pages. I have a home page, as you can see here. This is Lakeville Heating and Cooling. It's a landing page that directly matches what the searcher has put into their keywords. It tells the visitor immediately all about replacing old furnaces. You know what to do. You don't have to go through a bunch of pages like most traditional websites. And there's a phone number for you to take immediate action. The second page is an About Us page. This gives the visitors additional reasons for choosing Lakeville Heating and Cooling as the best option for furnace replacement. The third page I called an Energy Saving Tips. And this is made up of articles on various ways to save energy. Each week I add a new article to this website. Why add a weekly article? Well, the main reason is that search engines like to give people websites that have fresh content, fresh information. When a search engine finds a website has not been changed in months, they stop visiting the website. The second reason is that many people do searches about energy tips, and the articles on my website show up in these searches. People love reading them. They begin to see my website as an expert website, and even though they may not be ready to purchase a furnace, they will remember the website when it comes time. I would remind the viewers that SCORE has a webinar that can be used to help develop a simple website like I have just described. It's sometimes easier to grasp what I've been talking about by seeing some concrete examples and results. So in the next several slides, I'll show you how the Lakeville Heating and Cooling appears on a number of the local listings. You can see in this first slide how it appears on a Google search and how it appears in a Yahoo search. Both of these searches have produced potential customers for Lakeville Heating and Cooling. Both show a local map. Both show links to the company's website. Each of the local listings has its own format to present, but they are all based on that same business information template you prepared for Google. These are some of the listings that we showed you on slide 17. Notice the difference here between Super Pages and Yahoo and the Yellow Page listing. Note that 3 of these all have customer review ratings, an important ingredient in online businesses. Here are 2 more listing examples. Note how both of these have a button called Send to a Friend, which can allow online referrals to friends and relatives. Here are some final examples of Lakeville Heating local listings. Since the listings all have a unique style of presentation, they each appeal to a certain viewer. Each has its own style, but each essentially has the same information you created for your original template. As a local business, you can put your business on as many listings as you find beneficial. So what comes next? Well, you have the tools and the step-by-step process to create your own local business marketing listings. Create that word template, then create your local business listings. Follow the steps that we've outlined. If you're looking for more information on how you can make your website more visible with search engines, see our previous webinars on finding your website. This concludes my step-by-step process for local search marketing, one of the best tools that you can use to get more customers to your local business.
Thank you, Al. You've made it so simple that there isn't any small business that shouldn't be on a local listing. And while you were making your presentation, we had a few of our audience type in some questions. And so I'll just read the questions, and you give us your opinion on what's the proper answer. On one of your slides, you mentioned a paid version. What additional features would you find on a paid version versus the free one?
A good question. Thank you, Virgil, and thanks to the audience member. Paid versions are additional revenues for these local listings. In some cases, with a paid version, they will feature your business in a special advertising spot on their listings. Other listings may limit your images or your videos with free versions and allow you much more images and videos with the paid versions. I suggest that you start with the free versions. Then later you can experiment with selective paid version listings to see how they may benefit your business.
Okay, thank you, Al. And the second one is related to a website. It says, on a normal website, you should keep changing content to remain relevant to the search engines. Is there any regular updating or changes or maintenance to a local listing?
Well, Virgil, the short answer to that is that this is a business listing. So most of the information would be standard business information, which remains pretty constant with a business. However, because you are allowed to add new coupons, or let's say that you're going to have a special sale, or maybe you're having an anniversary event in your business, you could certainly add this to your local listing. Again, you are in complete control over the process. The beauty of the local search listings are that the information can remain constant, so you don't have to always be updating the information, where you can add selective updates that will be very strategically used in your business.
Okay, Al, that's good. And finally, we've got someone who has some doubts. He says, you mentioned all of the benefits of local listings. Are there any negatives, any downfalls? Well,
Virgil, I would have to say I'm going to preach to the choir, or maybe I am the choir on that one. I so strongly believe that this is such an excellent tool for small business owners because it's a free tool. You can get listings up in such a short period of time. You're getting your listing out immediately in front of the customers who are looking for the very products and services that you have. I don't see a negative side to that. As in all marketing, though, you do always need to stand back from your business and create the listing and find the keywords that match what your potential customers want. There's always a tendency in our own businesses to project what we think about our business. The more that you can discover the words that your customer uses and the information they want, and you put that on your listing, the more the search engines will choose your business as the best option for what the searchers are looking for. So that's a key to all marketing, is to find out what your customers want and give them that in the terms and the format that they want it at.
Okay, thank you, Al. And I think with that, we don't have any more questions, so I'll proceed with this slide and with the statement that you and I have tried to anticipate the questions they might have as this presentation was made, but our audience may think of other issues later on. And if so, and if you have a general question, find your local Minnesota SCORE chapter and ask one of their local counselors for local support. Our SCORE counselors are not experienced internet marketers, but they may be able to help you refine a question, or they may know of local resources that may help you. And we show the link to find Minnesota chapters. If you were viewing this from outside of Minnesota, on the national level, use the SCORE.org link shown on the slide and find a chapter. and that tab will take you to a local chapter in some other state, and you should set up a relationship there. Finally, if the counselors in these various SCORE offices cannot answer your questions, or you have a very technical issue, we have a dedicated email shown on the slide. And we will, if you will send us your question, we will attempt to answer them or refer you to a source like Al here in St. Paul that could answer that question for you. We will answer, however, only by email or Skype, not by telephone. And as mentioned earlier, any questions that you submit to us, we will add to our frequently asked questions list to help other viewers who may have similar issues. Now, we have a standard disclaimer that we have to make as a nonprofit, and one is that the contents we have presented are strictly for the training of you, our clients, or prospects. Secondly, SCORE Minnesota does not endorse any specific vendors. And the screenshots that we have provided you are for illustration only. If you go to other local listing vendors, their screens will look differently. So this was for illustrative purposes only. But Google plus local probably represents what you will find wherever you look. Finally, we have to give credit where credit is due. And certainly, Al has done a magnificent job presenting this topic, which in my opinion may be the most valuable to a local business. He's a locally recognized expert on local search marketing, and his website is shown on the screen. So we thank Al, and we invite you to visit his website. Secondly, Google has given us permission to make screenshots of their product and share them with you. Veritas Marketing is a local internet marketing company that works with us as a technical advisor, and we like to acknowledge their contribution. And finally, SPEDCO. Nothing happens unless you have somebody to fund the effort. And so SPEDCO has been a strong supporter throughout this webinar development. Goodbye and good luck, and we hope to see your local listing in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area very shortly. Goodbye and good luck.
Thank you. Please stand by.